Today is the day that I'm talking about a classic game. A classic game that's refreshing and that keeps you on the edge no matter what. Classic game we're playing, whatever Sonic Adventure DX, Clash of Zombies, or hell even Roblox was popular back then. But today for me, I'll be ranking my first favorite classic game of all time is Chicken Invaders. Yep, that's right. I played the series when I was a little kid and it's a very amazing experience for me. So today is the day that I'll be ranking Chicken Invaders games. So here are the rules. There'll be no remastered versions because it doesn't count as the original game itself. And there will be no holiday editions just like Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, Halloween, and part of like it's 2022. So with that said, let's do this. Number 7 goes to Chicken Invaders DX version, the first installment of the game, and yeah, it sucks. The original version doesn't have an ending or new power-ups. It's an endless hell of a game that you're progressing through so you can get a new high score and that's it. It doesn't show how much anger if you're fed up at the game. But I have some positives for this one. The three things that I only like is the ending as well as the music playing in the background has that orchestra feeling. I like how Hero talks in the first game as he talks very less often. The last thing that I like is the story because when the story gets up, there's no ending or power-ups because it drops so hard to the point that there isn't a story. So why would you drop a story that doesn't lead nothing into it? So that's the problem out of the way. And as for the game itself, I'm giving it a 3 out of 10 for a bad game. If this game could have worked like having 110 ways ending and some power-ups, then this will be a good game, but sadly it wasn't. Number 6 goes to Chicken Invaders DOS version, which is the very installment of the game, and it does a lot better than the DX version does, which is so strange that there's no theme or song playing in this game. Yeah, it really is silence, but yet eerie, not gonna lie. I like how the chickens are in 2D but not in the 3D. It's just a cool of how they're creating this one. And the big chicken looks cool in 2D, not gonna lie. And also, this version, if you're not playing a spaceship aka hero, you're playing as a gun. And yeah, that's violence. Because when people play this, they would expect Chicken Invaders to be an adult game, but it's not. This game releases in 2018 but not in 1997, which I understand why they did that, because a lot of people play as a gun but not a spaceship because they will freak out. I don't have too much to say about this then, other than a 5 out of 10 for a meh game. It does kind of execute very well, but on the other hand, it doesn't. Number 5 goes to Chicken Invaders 3 Revenge of the Yoke. Here we are at the 3D, and the story itself was aged well enough. The animations on the hero, chicken, big chicken, asteroids, and the yoke store was so done very well. The only one thing that I don't like this game is that it can be difficult as hell. And I struggled so hard to beat the yoke star, but getting hit was just so not cool. I like the introduction of the yoke star and its theme was really good. For the final boss itself, and a positive thing that I like is the cutscenes. I mean, they were funny.
Hold up. Oh, this should be fun. It's also taking a page from Star Wars. Look, taking a little nap. I could use a nap. I'm still sleepy. Wake up!
So with this one, I give it a 6 out of 10 for a good game. The gameplay itself shouldn't be a little bit difficult because if you're the first one playing this, then good luck. Number 4 goes to Chicken Invaders Universe, which is a spin-off game but not the main game. I do like the story itself, but like the Chicken Invaders story, it just dropped, and yeah, nothing happened again. There's so many positives about this game, and I like how you can do many missions like Space Race, Boss Rush, difficulties of easy, medium, and hard missions as well. Even go to many places like Sun, Earth, Mars, etc. The animations on the chickens were so good that it does for the boss fights as well, like Thundercluck, Dr. Beaver, Bossa Nova, a canon, harder version, etc. And there is badges, keys, and file score once you unlock before fighting chickens and bosses. So with that said, I'll give this spin-off game a 7 out of 10 for a good game. It has a lot of creativity, but the story itself just fell dropping it. Number 3 goes to Chicken Invaders 4 Ultimate Omelette, which people's favorite game when it comes to this. And I do like it to myself. The opening theme is so amazing. It sounds like I'm from heaven. Just kidding, I'm not from heaven. The story was so great, and it feels like Star Wars in a way that this game is not ripping off to Star Wars, so don't count on that. But once again, the gameplay itself was handled well, then the Chicken Invaders 3 being a bit difficult and kinda clanky a little bit to play, and getting hit at the same time. But unlike that, this one is a bit smooth, easy, and a little bit focused. And when I stream this game, I never got hit, or do I? I really don't know what it is, if I got hit. The egg cannon as the final boss was great. It keeps you focused, not getting hit, so I don't have too much to say. So 8 out of 10 for a good game. It was so great that this game was included in the top casual PCs of 2010 for sure. Number 2 goes to Chicken Invaders 2 The Next Wave, which is my favorite game of the series. How can nobody like this one? I mean, you can think it's mediocre, but then again, I don't blame you. For me, it's just a great game because of how great the opening theme kind of works well with the regional music. Pink Just the Funk has that pretty great rap music, and my god, can we get Dashie to freestyle in this song because it's gonna be lit. The 2D animation of the Mother Hen ship was great. I love the background and how it's retro because hey, it's the early 2000s, so it's great. The gameplay without the music was great. I know a lot of people found this without the music does get eerie to everyone. And the cutscenes were that great. There's some funny lines like this. So anyways, I'll give this one a 9 out of 10 for a great game. I'm never gonna get tired of playing this game because it's that fun for me to enjoy. And finally, number 1 goes to Chicken Invaders 5 Cluck of the Dark Side. One of the best games of the entire series. I always like the animations, the visuals, the background, atmosphere, and one thing, the music! It is that great. The story is different than the Chicken Invaders 3 and 4. I always love how the Enterprise encounters spews millions of black feathers around the sun, having there to be freeze. It's just like how Riddle Transfer 2, where Diz wants to freeze your Earth but in a different way. I do like this music in the game, like the boss theme, has that trap theme itself, and it works so great. So I'm getting this game a 10 out of 10, a best game. The music in this was the real peak of the entire series. And that's it for every Chicken Invaders game rank. So I want to say thanks to Interaction Studios for making Chicken Invaders. The series is my favorite game of all time, and I never forget to play it. The creativity animation was so good job to Interaction Studios if you're watching this. And as for you guys, thank you for watching. If you like it, please leave a like, subscribe to my first and second channels, join me on my Discord server to come in the Deku Squad, join me on my Patreon to get early access, and follow me on Twitch. So Peace out.